Morning everyone, how are we doing? Welcome along Stephen, Mystic and Rabbit Man. I guess you'd say the early rabbit catches the stream. You weren't early enough, Rabbit Man. Only gonna be going for an hour or so anyway. Just want to test what's gonna go on with Streamlabs, see if it's gonna repeat last night's little crash it had where it done everything. Hopefully it won't. Not using Restream today, we're just on YouTube, I'm not on Twitch. So, things have changed a bit on here from last night. I came back on once everything was sorted and done all the baling, cleared all the bales up, apart from 2 pink ones. And we slept through day 1 of autumn because it was just wet all day and there's nothing we could do. Which means we're in day 2 of autumn with crops to harvest. So that is exactly what our plan is today. To make a start on harvest. Which means the New Holland finally gets an outing. In theory. So we'll see what this actually yields like. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Doesn't seem to be, but hey, the grain tank is filling up already. Dead patch there, just what we didn't want. Probably waterlogged after the amount of rain what fell in the game yesterday. Hey Movie, how are we doing? I said last weekend I'd just like to keep you all on your toes. Yeah, I think that'd work quite nicely on a small map, especially to get used to it. I don't know how you know that, Stephen, because Giants haven't even tested you yet, and Oakfield hasn't been tested. You can see we got some nice rows in the crop there. That's the mods I put in last night. Hey Nathan, how are we doing? Hey Hans, how are we doing today? Well, this is definitely yielding well. I'm good, thanks. Yeah, I'd agree with that one, Movie. Out Air Island. Ah. That would work well on a map that size. I think we better get a trailer. I think it's going to be one of those streams. Whilst my steering wheel is working, no other controls on my steering wheel are working. So I can steer with it, but that is about it. So hopefully my microphone won't pick the Hoover up, which has just started in the background in here. I know it has done before. I'm having to guess at the moment my PC needs a restart to reboot the steering wheel. It's done that before. It doesn't boot in properly. Rerun means the old stream show again, Stephen. Oh, you got the bug again now then, Nathan. G29 movie. Had to do this before. See, that was reset all the key bindings. Which I can cure easily because I keep a spare of them. It's weird because they're working on the combine, but they're not working with this tractor. Shifter's working. Let's just have a look at the key bindings. I can guess what it's done because it's done this before. Maybe not. The steering wheel has partially disconnected itself. I already had my breakfast, nice sausage, bacon, egg, mushroom and onion baguette. Go for the healthy option. Yeah, that tractor's a mod, but I've been using it for a long while. I've got to try and remember which war it is though, movie. I've got 8 USBs going into the back of my PC. I think they're labelled, or some of them are. I forgot you could hot plug on 19. You've got to have onions and mushrooms in it, Stephen. If not for your own purpose, to gas everyone else out in the house later. Interesting. Well, that just came up. Let's go unplug this. Now something up the wheel. It's done it again. Steering functions, but none of the other keys do on it. But the wheel has been showing signs of issues for a little while. As long as the wheel is steering, that's all I'm worried about at the minute, Stephen. That's where you keep your settings, Stephen. You shouldn't delete your settings updating it. I think I've got a wiring issue in the G29, which has had a lot of use. It's hardly surprising. It's used several hours a day. It's working again now. I would say there's a wire chafed through. It's short circuiting would be my guess. So I've got a wiring issue in it. Morning, Terrier. Yeah, just one or two more fields, ain't you, Nathan? Not many, one or two. Morning, GD, how are we doing? Just over a year old movie, so it's just out of warranty. I would say it's short circuiting inside it. It's not the first time I've heard of that happening. I did, GD. It stopped again now, you see. Can't get out of the tractor with it. To refresh yourself, what key does it, as the G29 has said? No? No, they're not, Rabbit Man. Explain some of the issues I've been having with it though, the past week or two. So technically you sort of own one, but don't own one yet, Nathan. So they have definitely done the yields on here. Yields are definitely a lot bigger. It's got to be just the steering wheel at fault, because nothing else is. Yeah, well, I have to try and get one on offer, Stephen. Steering wheel's working again now. All the functions are on it. There's definitely something a little bit off there at the moment. Combine is FBM. I think GD's got his Minecraft addiction back. I'm tabbing between them with the wheel again at the minute. I'm getting in out the tractor with the wheel. It's interesting. I'm sure there must be some ways left you haven't been killed on there yet, GD. Gotta be. Let's keep up, we're going to need a second trailer. Have one each end of the field. Get our first glimpse of autumn colour on here at the moment. It's That's where we find out if all them trees I put in are working as they should, which they look to be. So hope everyone's enjoyed today's video. Who's seen it so far? Thought as much. I'd liken you a bit to a sheep. You always look for new and interesting ways to die in a game, whereas they're doing it in real life. Steering wheel stopped again. Okay, ain't that tractor. Okay, I didn't do that. My encoder is going. Explain. MGG, please. For someone who's not overly computer technicality minded. I see. Yeah, that's definitely what's happening then. Just doing randoms. Might explain a bit of the strange smell around this wheel at times. Yeah, that's a lot better straw texture colour. I have managed to keep it on my PC now, because it was on FS UK. If I smell of electrical, I'm slightly worried, Nathan. I smell of many things, but electrical is not one of them. I haven't been struck by lightning recently. Surprise, surprise, no one's got G29s in stock locally either. Argos Curries, none of them. And once you get back on your feet, that'll be a nice little reward for you. It's also got a bit of barley texture on here as well. Really like this combine, it's got bigger headers for it. Yeah, I can't understand you having so much trouble with your auto contour, Rabbit Man. Because the 118 I had a bit to do with, never had no trouble with it. Neither did the Lexington 460 unless the bands were worn, or the mouse had chewed through the wire as it was one case. Combine is from FBM. Sam. Catch me every time at the minute, that thing. Sounds worrying, Terra. Yeah, 10:30 to make a difference. No, I haven't, GD. Now you know he can do that without help, movie. GD doesn't need help to run into things. It's avoiding them he needs the hand with. Just have to sort of turn around to get through there. Which one am I going to get into? Neither. Just stuck between the header trailer now. I knew I shouldn't have had that big breakfast. Not too keen on that sort of crop failure bit there. You have to admit, GD, it was a lot of fun when Dal, myself and yourself were playing that day. A little instant we had try to get to the other field. Yeah, I'll have to look into getting that. Thought I had it, but I must have lost it when I've been moving mods in and out of the folders. You know, I want to get mine set up for more MP, but I just don't know what map to put on at the moment. Just sitting there with the Arthur's Farm one on at the moment. Morning, Dal. He skipped the hello GD and went straight in for a swipe baiter by the looks of it this morning. This G29 is getting slightly annoying now. I keep pressing buttons and nothing's happening. Now this looks more realistic to me. There's crop failure. That's what I'd expect to see. That looks a lot more realistic. Not too far, that one. Ah, so you immediately knew who we were talking about then. So this is the second trial to fill off the headlands on here. So this is a new XML mod. What came the other day, or came last night. It puts the crops into rows. Not sure about it yet. Thought we'd just take a look at it. As per usual, instead of putting in the map folder, I've stuffed it straight into the FS folder. I guess it's just because it's more associated with you, GD, and as Terry's been on a bit of vacation, they tend to forget about it. He was just as good at doing it. Certainly liking the new yields they've done through getting the crop rotation right. You could add to that in ways I hadn't even tested they could be broken. No GPS in use here. As long as we can get across and back, that's the main thing. So I'm empty at the end each time. I presume you're streaming usual time, GD? Everything seems to be going okay so far this morning, other than the wheel. Touch wood. One more crashes like last night. Okay, 2 trilifles. So we've got a nice stack of hay in there now. There's 96 bales of hay came off that field last night after I redone it all. It's one of the weirdest crashes I've had. Streamlabs crashes, which crashes the game, which crashes the PC. Because the Streamlabs crash locked the CPU up, it seems. What I've done is brought 47 hay bales here and 48 down the other cow shed, and done the same with the silage. Morning Elite, how are we doing? Yeah, but the difference was second time round I used follow me to do the baling, and put follow me worker behind the rake. I won't doing all that again by myself. Worked quite well, that one. Oh, good, thanks. I'm about to spend a large amount of money on the new steering wheel. So I know it's out of warranty. I can't go back to an Xbox controller now. No, this is a 7.6 metre one which comes with a combine pack. Elite. This isn't the in-game one, it's a modded one of Forbidden Mods. It is the in-game one but modded, basically, if that makes sense. Certainly would be. Have a feeling it might be derived from the Massey Ferguson combine. Without looking further at it. Doesn't surprise me. Just missed the tractor. There's a donate link go around in chat, Elite, through... I didn't do that. I'm guessing the steering wheel's just started to work again. Nope. Definitely a little wiring fault with the steering wheel. That was nothing to do with me, that. Somewhere from Nightbot there should be one going round. I'm limited on what I can put on the bottom of streams. There may be one in the description below. I can't do super chats because I aren't a big enough channel. You got to have 1,000 subscribers before you can do them. Until I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm quite tired on what you can and can't do with the channel. With eBay's policies now. I need to have a look at things again in that respect as to what I can do where. eBay changed, oh, not eBay, YouTube changed all their rules, unfortunately. Yeah, they've made it more difficult because of some of the other channels, how they've behaved. It seems from what I've heard and read. I know this head is a bit big for this combine really, but it does look the part. Yeah, it's a bit cramped in here with it really, but I just love the wheel personally. Mind you, it's more cramped since I built out of the PC size of the thing. She meant to check how many sheep we've got now, because I think they might have been dropping little presents in there, shall I say. Hi James. One thing I did like yesterday was the smell of the harvest field again. I've missed that. I've not been involved in it for a little while. Or one of the other things I enjoyed, I should say. Yeah, I've got a corner desk, that's all I could fit in here, but it's got joystick, keyboard, mouse, steering wheel, shifter, 2 monitors and a microphone running on it. And the PC sits beside it because it's too big to fit beneath it. That's why I went for the corner one, because it looked to be a bit more space. Besides, could have tried to squeeze in a normal one, but space-wise, the corner one seemed to make more sense. Try and multitask at the moment, can you tell? My wheel's done it again. It's getting amusing now. Yeah, I live at home with my mother as well, maybe since I split my partner a few years back. Bit of the same issue in here. There's a massive wardrobe in here what weren't there when I used to live here before, which takes up a bit of space. A lot of my stuff is out in the garden shed. I'm just glad with my G29 playing up like that I've actually got enough videos recorded for a few days. Even if they are all from one series. Got 5 or 6 Geiselberg videos recorded. So until the wheel is sorted they'll have to be going out. My wheel is always, well, it's making a bit of sound, but the microphone isn't picking it up. Yes, there is. If you look up in just above your last comment, Elite, you'll actually see a Streamlabs link from Nightbot. There should be one in the description below as well, below the stream. Seems to remember that's the only way I could do it. Should be PayPal, I believe. Certainly not set up for cards or anything. So we've got a bit more bailing to do again now, funnily enough. Interesting to see how many bales we get off here. Okay, thanks, movie. That sounds like a damn good idea, movie. There are actually some of them in stock near me as well, maybe what you just sent me out a link for. Huh. The wheel is definitely playing up. I've just pushed the GPS lock button and it's brought the menu up. The yields are seeming more realistic there. Retail at the minute is 200, they're on offer. I'll let you work out how I know that. So that's £65 more than that one. Problem with CEX for me is my nearest store is a 60-mile round trip as well. Between 60 and 70-mile trip to get there and back. That's weird, Elite. I have, but it's not something I put up publicly because that's used for other things as well. It's weird because the Streamlabs one should link straight to that PayPal. A couple of people have used it. I'll have to have a look into that again. The reason I don't put a direct PayPal link unless that's linked to my business email address. Have to give Streamlabs another kick, I think. Unless Streamlabs has sulking since we banned it from chat. Believe it or not, Streamlabs is actually a banned user on this channel. So coming up after me we should have a GD and we should have Rabbitman at some point this afternoon from what he's saying. The stubble textures are different. That's a mod, XML mod pack, like, which is up on FBM. You've got to swap all the XML files around in the foliage folder in the game. So I just took the Giants ones out and put in a separate folder and put the new ones in. There's one in there for RAW as well, so do not put that in the standard game folder. That's there for maps that have RAW on them. Oh, the wheel's done it again. Definitely won't be able to record videos when they're doing that trick. I shall just grab something while that's emptying. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Just altering something. There we go. Link to that one there. You may need Google Translate just to see it, but basics of it are unzip it and swap the XML files around in the foliage folder, which is in your game data folder. Yeah, they do look a lot better. They obviously won't work if any map has got their own textures in. You'd have to do them in that map. The first one I tried on was Geiselberg, but I forgot that map runs its own foliage. Just had a look on Marwell and that's worked on there. They look good on here. We're going to get this field finished, and that's probably going to do us for now. Are you still lurking in chat, GD? Hi Jonathan, how are we doing? Welcome along. So after the stream I'll go see if I can actually get restreams sorted so it's working again. I'm going to get the right chat working again. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Terrier. He even found him his favourite bale trailers going on the mod hub last night. Put him a link in his Discord for them. And what better could a drag them on except layer trailers? Or layer trailers, whatever you want to call them. Alexander, how are we doing? What have we got in stock now? Doing well on barley. That's just off this field, so I have sorted those yields out. Okay, thanks. Don't think it ever got that sort of yield off this lump in standard game. Have to have a look at my rotation planner and see what's coming next. I think it's canola. I think it's getting a bit late to drill that now without the frost getting up. Ah, that's okay, GD. Just wonder if you're doing Minecraft or Farm Sim. Or something else. Hatching an idea for something at the moment involved with Farm Sim, but I just need the right map to come along. Ah! You saw those trailers I popped into your Discord last night, I take it? Or on ModHub? I know how much you like them trailers just because of the name of them. Surely I can't have got this marked out right again. Bear in mind I'm not using GPS, and that's looking not much more than the combine width there. Skill you see all those years of doing it. That pink vulture almost got you a name change, Stephen. Be warned. Yeah, keep an eye on my channel because I'm hatching a plan at the moment involving this sort of thing. And it may even go as far as MP when I do it. Just got to find a map. It's a pink Vultra, Stephen. It's going to end up with a name change. It's a Vultra. Tormenting me with Vultras does not end well. How's your dad this morning, Stephen? Any better? Wheels done again. Oh, he's not too bad then if he's doing that. No doubt that I'd imagine the doctors told him to rest, but being of an agricultural background, you've got to get on. Can't keep these farming folks still. That don't look right. Ooh, that's a little bump. got it. Yep, they're all like that. I've known a farmer come out of hospital, haven't I? Who's had a sort of small heart up and he's gone straight out hedge cutting, despite being told to rest. He's told not to do anything to make his heart knock, but I'm not going to say what his first answer was to the doctor. That involved his wife. I can't get it just right this time. Yeah, something a bit like that. Farmers are some of the worst patients you'll come across for doctors. You can't keep them still. Yeah, that sounds about right, unfortunately. My uncle didn't have a lot of choice after his quadruple bypass, and my aunt was next matron in the hospital. He was under strict instructions as to what he was and wasn't allowed to do. But well, what symptoms he had, Stephen, he had to go. You start getting chest pains and that sort of thing, you've got to go, whether you like it or not. Seems like it might be a bit easier to make money in Seasons 19 if you get your crop rotation right. So obviously the canola and soybean, I'm most interested in seeing what they yield. Oh, that must be a huge achievement for him then, to be able to go back to work. I would have thought you'd be immune to the smell now, Stephen. I'm seeing a lot of bales on here for some reason. Yeah, I'm not a big fan either. I spent way too much time in them when I was younger. My own health problems. It's bad enough having to go once a year still. I have given up asking if they can have a blood test now though. So they know what the answer is. Yeah, he said you go have a look, Terry. I forgot myself then. Ooh, that's not good. All my problems are respiratory related to doing my lungs. Afternoon, Milton. How are we doing? Double check, it's 1 minute past 12 by my clock here, so I'll go with afternoon. Just to be different. Thanks, movie. Much appreciated. So, say anything I can do for yours then, movie? Going by what you've just said time-wise, I'm taking sleep is still not a feature of your day then? They don't very do whole crop wheat round this way, it's all rye. That's for AD plants. I'm good, thanks. Apart from the fact my G29 decided to give up this morning other than doing the steering. It seems very, very difficult to get channel to grow. The thing that's got me today is today's video is doing really well. Wasn't sure what would happen with that. Whether it'd get absolutely annihilated by the bridge dwellers or do okay. As it's not a gaming one. That's also true, Rabbit Man. Some are worse than others for it. I mean, I spent an awful lot of time in hospital in the 1980s, and that was could be described as white glove inspection clean back then. A 38 movie. Dare I ask how old you thought I was? I'm almost 39 now. I think I might have done it again, almost. I think there's a lot of us sort of around the mid to late 30s, or just over. And then we've obviously got Nathan, who's the baby of the group. I'm 39 in October. I think Nathan and Milton have got birthdays in the meantime, from memory. There's a reason for that, Terrier. You are older than us. Just. What we've got to remember when they do wheat for hull crop is it's cheap bulk. Ah, yours February, is it? Couldn't remember. I know Nathan's is fairly soon. What you put in my Discord? I mean, you're the baby of our little group, Nathan. I believe this week was supposed to be Terrier's vacation time. Unfortunately. Oh, that's weird. I'll have a look after the stream, Elite, and see what's going on. So Streamlabs has been a bit of a pain for some reason. Look at it positively, Terry. You've got us guys to keep you company and keep you amused. What more could a person want? Not quite Gran Canaria, but we're here. If that isn't enough to terrify anyone, I don't know what is. I can't remember what we got off this field when I had it on the server like this, yield wise. Same thing I got you last year, Nathan. Be careful what you wish for, because you know what my sense of humour is like. Are you ready to go yet, GD? Okay, I'll catch you in a bit, GD. I should be finishing in a minute anyway, once we've done this field. Yeah, anywhere full of people is my idea of living hell. Oh, wheel again. New one will be here tomorrow. Interesting. Oh, that's fairly normal, that one actually. Yeah, I thought you were. I'm now finishing, so I'll head over to you shortly. So if anyone wants to put these stubble mod or this stubble mod in, that's the link to it. Very, very easy to do. Knew that weren't all gonna fit. It's new movie. I put them in last night. You can see us all in rows across the field now. Literally taking out the XML files for each crop in that fold and putting those new ones in the link I just put in chat. Took under 5 minutes. She'll be back on here again later on at some point. May not be till tonight. Depends who else is doing what. But one thing's for certain, we will be doing some more harvesting. It'll probably be canola next, so we can have a look at the new stubble texture on that, which is quite impressive. They've made it longer. Thanks, Terrier. Get this empty and we'll see what we've actually hauled off this field. Yeah, I'll see what I can do, Elite. I might have to set up a new PayPal account though, that's the problem. So as I say, that's private email address on at the moment. Certainly would be, Terrier. Let's see what we've got. Okay, maybe. Thanks. 102,266 litres of barley off that field. It bodes well for the next one. We will just take this trial or two. We could do it in the order we do things in the real world. So the next one will be the canola we knock out over here. So you can see that looks completely different at the bottom, how it's in the field now. Something weird going on with Streamlabs again, I would say. But that's where I'm going to leave things for now. So once again, that's the stubble mod. or crop rose mod, that's all in German, so you have to translate it. Got a link there to today's video from the class demo yesterday. But for now, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this stream. I'll catch you again later, but for now, head across to GD, who's now starting, and I'll see you over there. So thanks for watching, and goodbye for now.